Hey guys, welcome to the live video. This is Nancy. I am your makeup mentor, and tonight is day 3 of Book More Brides Than Ever Before Masterclass. We're going to kick off this Friday night. I'm calling it Freelance Friday Night, and we're going to pivot from talking about bridal makeup and the bridal industry, and I'm gonna dive into freelancing and what that looks like. So if you are a makeup artist that wants to be your own boss, set your own hours, work with the people you want to work with, and make as much money as you want, then you need to be on this training. And I'm so glad that you're here. Awesome. So my name is Nancy Joseph. I'm a makeup mentor. I work with makeup artists and I help them to create 6-figure businesses, make a whole lot of money doing makeup, doing what they love. So I'm so glad that you're joining me here tonight. Yay! Give me some hearts, some thumbs up. Let me know that you're here, that you're watching. Put down in the comments below where you're watching from. And we're going to get started really quick, all right? So this is day 3. And if you haven't seen day 1 or day 2, I'm going to recommend that you take a look at those trainings. They're about an hour each, and they're located on this page. They're in the video section. And if you're watching the replay of this, also thanks for joining us. And you'll find the videos here on this page, and you can watch day 1 and day 2. So this is day 3. This is the final of the Book More Brides Than Ever Before Masterclass. And I've just been so excited to bring you this information and to share this time with you. So let's just get started. All right, guys. So I want to talk to you about what it is to become a in-demand freelance makeup artist. So there are some of you that are living in a part of the world where you won't have bridal business all year. And unless you want to travel to where it's a warmer climate and people are getting married all year, then you have this season where you really aren't busy. And so tonight, these tips are really going to help you to fill that calendar solid for the whole year. All right. So let's just jump right into the top 10 tips to become an in-demand freelance makeup artist. Tip number 1 is your friends and family. Here's the thing. They love you and they really want to see you succeed. So they're going to help you launch your freelance business. You're going to do their makeup, and you're going to take pictures of them with their makeup done. They're going to go to special events and you're going to do their makeup, and just constantly practicing on friends and family, okay? Now, we talked a little bit about, like, should we be doing this for free? Well, I'm going to recommend that you don't do it for free, but you can have a reduced friends and family rate. Hey, Pat, thanks for joining. So you can have a reduced rate for friends and family. That's fine. You don't have to do it for free, but just know that your friends and your family, they want to see you succeed. They love you and they love getting their makeup done. So practice on them, and that's step number 1 to becoming an in-demand freelance makeup artist. Step number 2 is to decide on a business name. So you need to decide on a name that represents you and what your specialty is. So I'm going to recommend that you use your proper name. So for example, use your first name or a nickname, and follow that by artistry, or let's see, like, for example, we can say Nancy Joseph, airbrush makeup artist, Nancy Joseph, artistry. Let's see what else. Anything that you can, that represents what you're doing. Beauty, your name with beauty. And if you're doing special effects makeup, then you want to say something like special effects by, and then put your proper name. So this makes it so that it's easily searchable, that they'll be able to find you. You're using your proper name. And so that's what's important. All right, so that's step number 2. Anybody have any questions about that? Anything so far? Let's just take one little deep breath. And otherwise, we're just going to dive right into step number 3. Okay, so step number 3 is, hey Leah, thanks for joining. Step number 3 is that we're going to document your work. Okay, so you're going to build a portfolio and you are going to have lots of high detail in your pictures. All right, so just always document your work. And what I mean by that is, say, for example, you have a trial that you're going to. Well, when you wake up in the morning and you're on your way to the trial, maybe you have a special shake or something that you drink in the morning. So you're going to just be like, hey, I'm drinking my shake, getting my power up for my wedding today or the trial today. And take people along with you on your journey as a makeup artist. They like to be like involved in what you're doing and they're watching you from afar. So these are the kind of pictures you're going to be putting in your Instagram stories, your Facebook stories, where you're just constantly keeping people in the loop of what you're doing and you're documenting everything. You take a picture of you on your way to the location while you're there, a behind the scenes picture, pictures of the models, pictures of maybe the refreshments that are on the table there for the crew, all that kind of stuff. You just want to invite people into your world as a makeup artist so they can see what's going on. All right, so that's documenting your work. This is very, very important. Hey, Leah, awesome. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Wonderful. All right, so then number 4 is, that's going to lead, we're going to take number 3 where we're documenting everything, and that's bringing us to step number 4, which is have an Instagram account. This is so important for freelance makeup artists because it's not like people are announcing that they need freelance makeup artists. So in other words, we have to go to them. And we don't know who's looking for them, or so we don't know who's looking for us. So we have to put ourselves out there so that they can find us, because they're not going to just put something out that says, oh, we have a call for, we need models, we need photographers, we need makeup artists for this or this or that. They're going to start watching you. They're going to see you. They're going to know you're a makeup artist. And so you want to have an Instagram account so that they can view your stuff. And here's the important thing about your Instagram account. It is your mini website, all right? This is where you have all of your pictures, your behind the scenes stuff, everything you're documenting. I want you to know that you have 30 hashtags that you can use, and I want you to use 30 of them. You don't have to use 30 every time, but just know that you can use 30 of them. You can also use hashtags in your story, your Instagram story. And the purpose of using the hashtags is because you want to hashtag like your local area. So say, for example, I'm in Naples, so I'm hashtagging Naples makeup artist. So if somebody's looking for a Naples makeup artist, they're gonna do a search on Instagram for hashtags and Naples makeup artist, and then I would come up along with whoever else is using that hashtag. All right, so 30 hashtags, guys. That is a lot of hashtags. I want you to use them wisely. Some of them are overused. MUA, hashtag MUA or hashtag freelance makeup artist. Those are overused, and you can post your hashtag, and within just a matter of minutes, it just falls way down on the grid because people are just using it all over the world. So find some creative ones that a lot of people are following, but that aren't just so well known. Alrighty, so anybody have any questions about that? I want you to I want you to be busy posting daily, show up every single day, and be, have a consistent posting schedule so that you're showing up every day. People know you're there. That helps when they're considering hiring you. They know you're dependable and you show up. All right. So that's the benefit of that. All right. So any questions about any of those yet so far, guys? Hey, Carol, thanks for joining. So we're talking about the top 10 tips to become a freelance makeup artist. And we are on tip number 5, which is, this comes straight out of my personal one-on-one coaching program. And that is that I want you to find a beauty boss partner. And what that is someone, you're the makeup artist, you need to find a beauty boss partner that does hair. Okay, someone who that can style hair, that's amazing at it, that's quick, that's up to date with the trends. You're going to use your beauty boss partner in your bridal makeup business for sure. You guys will have a lot of business together, but it's also beneficial to just have this person that you can do commercials with. You can do film and theater and fashion. You can always refer each other back and forth for that. It's a great thing when you get a call from a producer that's doing something, doing a film, and they're asking you to come and do the makeup, and you can say to them, I can make a referral. I have a referral for a hairstylist, and you're helping them out, and it's coming from you as a referral, which has a lot of weight behind it. So I'm recommending that you find yourself a beauty boss partner immediately. And this is going to benefit you in your bridal business and also in your freelance business. Now, where do you find bridal hair people? You can find them at the cosmetology schools. Usually there's like a job board, or you can ask to post on the job board that you're seeking hairstylists to kind of partner and work with. The old school way is Craigslist. You can look for people on Facebook, look for people on Instagram in your local area, and have a conversation with them about referring each other back and forth. You do the makeup, they do the hair. It's a beautiful, beautiful partnership. And it's what helped me to take my business to a full booked calendar, weddings, education, and doing all this freelance work. And so I'm going to highly recommend that's one of the first things that you do as you're building yourself, as you're creating your business and becoming a freelance makeup artist. And here's the thing. You have one beauty boss partner. That's awesome. You have 2. You've just doubled your income. You have 3 beauty boss partners. You just tripled your income. This is how important that is. So just know that is, when you work with me, this is one of the first things that I'm going to have you do is find that partner that you can partner with. And Pat, you're on this call here. I appreciate you. Pat's one of my beauty boss partners, actually, does amazing hair, has been a licensed cosmetologist for many, many, many years, but yet keeps up to date on trends and is just quick and has such an amazing personality that people just love her. And I love to take her with me when I go and do special events. So I'm so glad that you're on the call, Pat. Thanks for being here. Mwah. Alrighty. So now we're going to go on to step number 6. And that is that I want you to show up to any job like a pro, and you're going to build your kit slowly. So here's the thing. You're going to show up like a pro. You're going to show up with your train case and your good set of brushes. All right. So you're going to build your kit slowly. I don't want you to hesitate to go and do jobs because you don't have a kit yet, but you need to show up professionally. You need to dress the part. You need to have your hair styled. You need to have beautiful makeup. You need to just have a polished outfit. You need to look the part. This is so, so, so important. I remember one of the first, I went on, I can't remember what it was. We were doing a documentary and I was the makeup artist. And I remember going there so scared out of my mind. It was the first time that I was working. I was solo. I was going there by myself, and so walking in the front door with my train case, and I looked over, and somebody from the crew the film crew was like, oh, hey, the makeup artist is here. And I was just like, and I'm turning behind, like looking, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're talking about me. So I showed up, I looked at the part, I had my train case, and then I did my thing. So this is so important that you show up for every single job like the professional that you are. And build that kit starting with, your favorite products. And you can get, most brands right now are providing the magnetized eyeshadows, so you can get those Z palettes, and you have your eyeshadows and your mascara and your blushes. And the thing that I really want you to invest the most in is going to be your foundation, because this is the most important thing, that the foundation needs to stick when you're doing film or brides or doing photo shoots or fashion shows. This makeup needs to be long wearing, and it needs to be applied with a certain technique that's going to keep it there all day. So if you have any questions or you want some suggestions or recommendations to what products to use, I'm happy to give you my recommendations for that. So please just reach out to me and I will let you know what I use, and I'll help you to build that kit so that it's an effective kit, but it also is going to be affordable, because we don't want to break the bank just getting everything and then it sits, and I want you to get out there right away, quick, and start making some, bringing some cash in, doing some freelance work. So I can help you put together a practical kit. Alrighty. Any questions, you guys, with anything else so far? Alrighty. All right, I'm going to move on then, and we're going to step number 7. I want you to always be a student, all right? Never stop learning. Okay, like this is so important because trends are so different. I think back to when I was working at Mac, and this is 10 years ago now, when everybody came to the counter and they wanted the J-Lo. They wanted the J-Lo lips and then the glow. And then all of a sudden it was the Kardashians and everybody wanted to be contoured. And then we have the brows that are really big, or the matte lip. Like there's all these different trends that are changing constantly. So I want you to continue to learn and know what these different trends are. I'm not saying that you have to do every single one of these trends. I want you to have your own style of makeup. This is important that you do have your own style, but you need to be aware of what the trends are and all that. I was laughing about this the other day because one of my friends brought it to my attention that these trends, all of these trends, like these bold brows and the contour and the crazy full lips, and what else? It was something else. It's all about the highlight now. This like where you have the highlight so bright that they can see us, from Mars. So anyways, they were saying that all of these crazy trends came from drag makeup. Like this is how they do drag queens, is with all this extreme crazy makeup. And I just think it's kind of strange that, this kind of comes from that, and then now it's in just everyday beauty makeup. But so you still need to know how to do everyday beauty makeup, because not everybody is going to want to do these trends that are crazy out there. All right, understand eye shapes. This is so important for you guys, like to really understand the different shapes and how to make an eye look more youthful, more opened up. This is what's so important, and what colors to use on certain shapes of eyes and also colors of eyes. So never stop learning, never stop learning. I can't even stress that enough, okay? Alrighty, so let's see, number 8. Alrighty, we're going to talk about that you need to get testimonials and you need to start to get ratings. All right, one place that you can get ratings is on Wedding Wire, and this is when you're doing your bridal makeup, and so then the bride is going to go on there after you've served them and after you've done their makeup, and they will leave you a rating, and they'll also leave a testimonial. So you need to ask them to do that, first of all, like, as you're working with your bride, I would say to her at some point during the trial, when you're first getting started, say, you know, I appreciate, like, if you will go on to Wedding Wire and you will leave me a rating and a testimonial. I would really appreciate that. So here's the thing. Anytime anybody leaves you any kind of testimonial or leaves you a comment, you need to respond to every single one of them, okay? Now this goes the same thing for Instagram or for your website or on Facebook. If you're posting something and somebody is responding and taking the time to comment, I want you to be like proactive and just get on that and respond to it every single time, okay? Now, getting back to the testimonials and the ratings, even if it's a bad review, I still want you to respond to it. And there's a certain way to do that. And I'm happy to help you with that because you will eventually get a review that's not going to be like 5 stars. So I want you to be able to know how to handle that and not just want to quit, you know, pack up your kit and quit, because sometimes a testimonial is going to happen, you know, a bad rating. So I want you to be able to handle it. Hey, Christelle. Mwah! Thanks for watching, girl. Good to see you. Awesome. Alrighty. So get testimonials. Ask all of your clients if they would be kind enough to leave their experience, some kind of testimonial about your work and what it was like to work with you. This is like gold for you because this is your social proof that whatever you do is actually worth getting paid for, and you know, it's so this is your social proof. You need this. So ask your clients to help you with that. All right. So then now we're going to jump to number 9. Step number 9 is I want you to get to know photographers and wedding planners. Now, these are people that already have your clientele, like they're surrounded by your clientele. Photographers are busy every day doing weddings, but they're doing photo shoots, they're doing fashion shows, they're doing headshots, they're taking pictures constantly. And a photographer and a makeup artist can be like best friends. Like your beauty boss partner, your hairstylist is your BFF, but your photographer is also going to be like that best friend as well. Like it's a great combination when you can get to know your photographers in your local area, and they will give you a lot of work. So get to know them, get to know for the wedding industry, get to know wedding planners, because same thing, they're helping their clients put together all of their vendors for their wedding. So knowing a wedding professional or a wedding planner, like they'll be able to put your information in front of every one of their clients if you have a good relationship with a wedding planner. All right. All right, let's see here. I think that was all for that step. So now I'm going to go to step number 10, which is the final one. And this is talking specifically about your personality. You need to be easy to work with, and you need to just have a great personality, and realize that people will hire you based on your personality and based on their perception of you when they're seeing you on your social media. So I want to make sure that you really showcase your true personality. Be unique, be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else. Just be yourself, and realize that when you're working with these other professionals, these photographers, the videographers, whenever you're hired for any of these freelance jobs, your reputation is on the line, and they're going to tell other people whether or not you were easy to work with. So always just go there with an open mind. Just go there and just do your job, and let the other professionals do their job. That way you'll come away from that with a really good experience, and you'll get some referrals. All right. So then here's the bonus, and that this is, because of course I can't just do 10 things. I mean, I have have to have a bonus, right? So the bonus is that I want you to be able to offer lessons. And you're like, what? I'm not really an instructor. I'm not really an educator. Yes, you are. I mean, absolutely. You're going to jobs and you have a face in front of you that you are transforming, and you have all this knowledge in your head of how to make this person, look their best and create the best look for them. So why wouldn't you want to do that just with the general public? Like, why wouldn't you want to even take maybe a bride or a client that you have for a special occasion and say, I would love to be able to show you how to continue to have this look every single day, and offer lessons. And when you're offering lessons, you also have the opportunity then to offer products. So having products that you can sell is amazing. Now, there's a special way that you have to do that as a freelance makeup artist. You can't be selling products out of your kit while you're being paid for a service. So you have to be able to create that relationship with this person and then take it away from the actual service that you're providing and speak to them at a different location or at a different time about a lesson. So you see what I'm saying? I don't want you to be the one that shows up to do a makeup and you're like wearing a trench coat and you're like, okay, I'm here to do makeup, and then opening up the trench coat like, oh, and I have like lipsticks and I got mascara, and then if you need some skincare, I got that over here. Like, no, like you're showing up as a professional, you're offering a service, and then the product sales, that's amazing to do that, but there's a time and a place for that. So I'm happy to answer any questions that you have about that and to show you how to do it so that it doesn't seem awkward or salesy or pushy. All right, so that's important. Alrighty, so let me see here. I think that was all I had for the 10 plus the 1 bonus of the 10 top tips to become a freelance makeup artist. And so do I have any questions? Anybody have any questions? Want to just comment on maybe what was your favorite step from all of these steps, or did you learn anything or anything like that? I'll give you just a second while I look at my agenda here. Hey, love. Hey, Christelle. So glad you're here. Good to see you. And Pat. Woo, thanks for the hearts. Love it, love it, love it. Alrighty. So if I don't have any questions, I mean, I've been getting a lot of questions in my direct message, and I appreciate you guys reaching out to me like that. I'm always happy to help you answer questions. Today I got a DM from one of my one of the people that were on the masterclass, actually, that had implemented some of the things from day 1 and day 2, and now is getting ready to go and do a trial, and had some questions about, it always gets awkward when we're talking about payment and how to take the payment or how to ask for the payment. So I kind of talked her through that, and I'm just like excited because tomorrow is a big day for her, and I want it to be smooth, let her do her thing, and not worry about the awkwardness of asking for money. So there's certain way you can do these things where you just come up, you just show up as a professional, and then they have more respect for you. You're going to get more referrals too. So and then let me see. I also talked to another. I talked to another mentee today, someone that's actually, I'm at the beginning stages of coaching, and I helped her with her Instagram, and we tweaked it. Some of the things that I talked to her about is this, and this will benefit you as well. So, and that was that the profile picture that you have on your business page, even if you're doing makeup, you're doing bridal makeup, whatever, that profile picture should be a picture of you. It should be as clear as possible. And if you are making eye contact in the picture, it's even better. So profile picture should be you. If you have your name of your business as you're on your Instagram, make sure somewhere on there you put your proper name, like your first name, because when people are visiting your profile, they want to know that there's a real person behind this profile. So put your name, and then also working on the Ihelp statement. So I helped her with the Ihelp statement, and this is what we talked about today, because she is a bridal makeup artist, but she also wants to do other things. She wants to do film, she wants to do theater, she wants to do fashion, and she does those things. So she didn't want to just say like, oh, I make you beautiful, for your wedding day. So we came up with an Ihelp statement that sounded more like this. It says, I help you create the perfect look for your occasion. So it could be for any occasion. It could be for the commercial, it could be for the fashion show, it could be for the movie, it could be, so you get the point. This way it's speaking directly to whoever's looking at her page and sees her work. So that was just one of the things that we talked about today on her Instagram. Oh, hey, Jody, thanks for joining. Awesome. Mwah. Just in time to ask any questions that you might have about doing freelance makeup. We talked about the 10 different steps to become a professional freelance makeup artist. We talked for 2 days about booking more brides specifically, but I also realized that a lot of people don't have the opportunity to do brides all year long because they don't live in a location where people are getting married, all year. So to be able to do freelance makeup and to be able to sell products along with that is like the best thing ever. So I'm going to go through the top 10 tips again. I'm just going to name them off really quickly in case for those of you that are taking notes. And if you missed anything, so let me just go over those 10 top tips to become a freelance makeup artist again to help you out with that. All right. So number 1 was friends and family. Your friends and family love you. So do their makeup and have them be your salespeople. Have them out there just promoting you. Okay. Number 2 is decide on a business name and make sure that consider it to have your proper name in the business name. This way it's easily you can be searched on Google, and then it also kind of explains what you do as a makeup artist, if you have what your specialty is. Number 3 was to document your work. Always take photos, everything you're doing. If you're doing a presentation with your products, take pictures. Take pictures, even like I said, of the table of refreshments. Start to pull people into all of your experiences, everywhere you're going, everywhere you're working. People want to know. They want to watch your stories. They want to see, what's going on behind the scenes here with this person, because let's invite them into our world. It's social media. Let's try to get as social as we can when we're on social media. So document all of your stuff and build your portfolio with very high detailed pictures. Okay. Number 4 was to have an Instagram account. If you don't have an Instagram account yet, you need to get one and have a business Instagram account, because you can talk as much as you want about your business on a business Instagram account. Like it's different than being on Facebook and you're like, oh, I don't want to bother my friends. I don't want to bother my family. I don't want to keep talking about my business. If you have a business Instagram account, like, you better talk about your business every single day. I compared it to this. I said, if you were to have a makeup studio and you just opened up the front doors and people just came in and they were just walking around and you were just like, oh, I'm not going to sell anything today because, I don't want to be pushy. Well, you're in business. So I want you to be in business. So get your Instagram account, make it a business account, and get busy with your business, okay? Number 5 was to find a beauty boss partner, somebody that does hairstyling, that you can do weddings with, that you can do fashion shows with, at any kind of job that you get. Then just include this other person that does the hair. So you make a nice partnership. You keep yourself independent. You get paid separately. Everything is done separately, but you will together will refer back and forth, and you kind of just show up together, just to create that good experience for the people that are hiring you. All right. Number 6 was to show up to any job like a pro. So look the part, make sure that you have clean makeup on, that you have a nice hairstyle, that your clothes are, cute outfit, and then build your kit slowly. So you don't have to invest all this money in your kit. Just make sure that the things that are important, like the foundation, like primer, like eyeshadow, things like that, make sure that those are the things that you're investing in, because that stuff needs to last all day long. And so you can't afford for that not to last all day. So invest in those kind of products, okay? Number 7 was always be a student, always be learning. For you to be on this training and to go 3 days with me, I congratulate you. That's amazing. Like, keep learning. Constantly learn what's out there, what's going on in the industry. Don't ever stop learning, okay? There was a point where I kind of just closed up my makeup kit, and I was a little overwhelmed with like all the new trends that were coming out, and I was comparing myself to the other gurus, on Instagram, and I just like stopped doing what I just love to do. And it was like, I think about it, and it just really... So here's the thing, just keep at it, and just know that you always just learn new things, and just keep up with the trends, and just know that you have a gift as a makeup artist, and nobody can take that away from you. Only the self-doubt that we have sometimes can keep us from really reaching our goals. So just keep out there, guys. I just want you to keep your chin up. And the only time you should put your eyes down is when you're showing somebody your eyeshadow. That was one of the posts that I made today. It was fresh in my mind. All right. Let's see. I got off track there. Sorry about that, guys. Number 8 was get testimonials and ratings. You need social proof that what you do is good and that people are paying you for it. And it just makes them feel better and to want to work with you, because they see the results, they see other people who have had results, and so then they feel good about deciding to work with you. All right. And then get to know photographers. There's something about photography, especially if you're a makeup artist, that you just need to know them. Videographers, photographers, they're working every single day with clients, and they're putting people on camera, so they need to know that you are available for makeup. Alrighty, and then number 10 was your personality. Just be kind and sweet and be yourself, and you'll get lots of business, because it's all about the relationship that you're going to form with your clients, and it's your reputation. So just be yourself. All right, so those were the top 10 tips to become a freelance makeup artist. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm so happy that you were here. If you missed day 1 or day 2, those videos are available on this page in the video section. They're about an hour each, and very informative, help you to know how to book more brides than ever before. And also, I did make an offer for, I opened up my calendar to speak with three people and have a conversation about your business, to figure out where you're at, where you want to go, and the fastest way to get there. And I had opened up 3 spots the other day. I'm going to open up another 4 spots for this weekend. So if you want to apply to talk to me, go to talktonancy.com, and there's an application there, and I ask you a couple questions just about your business so I know where you're at. And we can get on the phone for about 30 minutes. I can answer any of the questions of the things that we went over in these classes. And also, I would love to be able to help you to put together a plan of action so that you can just take your artistry, your products, your service, everything that you have to offer, and really get in motion and get in action and start serving people, because people need you. All right. People are looking for you. They're waiting for you. So I don't know what it is that might be keeping you from getting yourself out there and serving people, but I'm willing to get on the phone and talk to you about that. You probably don't have anything to tell me that I haven't already felt myself, or at least have heard from, some of my clients. So talktonancy.com. If somebody could help me out here and just put that in the comments below, type that for me, talktonancy.com. I can't figure out how to be on my screen and talk at the same time. So I would appreciate that if you would do that for me. So let's see, anything else? I think that's all I have for you guys. And I appreciate you watching. Thank you for all the thumbs ups and the hearts. I appreciate your loyalty as you're following along during this journey. And I appreciate all your comments and the things that you share. And thank you, Jody, for putting that up there for me. Appreciate you. And so thanks again for watching, and make sure you look at day 1 and day 2, and hopefully this day 3 is just gonna put the pink bow on the top of it, and you're gonna be ready to go out there and really have a highly profitable makeup business. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. I appreciate you, and mwah, have a good night. Bye-bye.